So the setup is for all functions, and you can have if for instance the method you call takes some arguments, you can set that up. Say okay, it either takes an argument, for instance 2 if it's just an integer and you want it to be 2, or you can say it could be any integer. So in this case it doesn't do that, that's why. So you can say, okay, I have this method, when it's called, it can be called with any integer, it doesn't matter, it should just return this data anyway. So, but you have to when you have this, the signature of the method that takes some arguments, you have to fill in the arguments so it will do the right call. So you can provide it with some specific values, or you can just have some any kind of value. But in this case, we didn't have any arguments. Another thing you can do, that you can be sure. One thing that could be the case here is that this one could actually work if we did it like this. So. So this will so this test, the test will still work now. I'm just faking so I'm just doing exactly what the test needs to pass. The test expect John Smith to be the result. So if I'm running the test now, it's just a weird example of the test actually working without being testing the right thing. So it worked because what I expected is just that it gets that the first element is John Smith, and this one is just returning one element that is John Smith. So if I want to be sure that the data server get persons are actually called, because that could be part of the testing also to be tested that I call these dependencies I have outside, I can go into my test and say that I want to on this one here, the data service, I want to verify so it should be here. Verify that this one I think it's here. Give me 2 seconds. So it should like verify and then whatever it needs to do, and then the number of times times once. So I want to verify that the get person is called. So the fake knows if, because right now this one is not calling the dependency at all, but now it should fail because I have this other part of the test that not only should it give the right result back, but should also call the dependency that I'm mocking out, and so it will say here that the get person times never, so it was never called. So I expected it to be called once. I could have used twice or any number of times. So in order for this to pass, I have to go in here and go back to the one that was the real one. So now the test will pass. So you can be sure that some. So that's a way to test not only that if you get the expected output, but you also call the right dependencies. So sometimes you want to test that the dependencies are actually called, that you are using the dependencies. So that's part of the could be part of your testing also. Yes, let's move on. So the code is now on GitHub. Yes, let's go back to. So that was a little bit on testing. So now back to the web services. I think this